The next fall-off generator we're looking at is the spline fall-off. Let's drop that down and wire it up, and you can already see it's got two input ports and the second port requires a spline. So let's create one by dropping down a curve SOP, make sure we have this handle selected here, and let's just draw a spline here in the viewport, just really coarsely. Like so, hit enter. We just created this spline. Let's wire it up into our spline fall-off here and highlight it. So now we can see weird things happening. You can see fall-off values only appearing at those areas where a spline point is. And in order to fix that, what we could do is either drop down a resample node in between the curve and the mob spline fall-off, or just go to the mob spline fall-off and check resample spline. So mobs now automatically creates points in between on that spline and automatically smoothes it. If you don't want the smoothing of that spline and instead want a linear spline, just scroll down a bit and down here select treat polygons as straight edge. So now we have those linear splines. However, I really like the subdivision curves here, so let's stick with that and scroll up a bit. And apart from the standard settings like noise, remap, and setting different blend modes, there really isn't much to set up on this spline except the minimum and maximum distance that each instance can have towards the spline when calculating a fall-off. So when we increase the maximum distance here to 5 or maybe 10 and disable all lighting so we can see the fall-off values a bit better, we can see we get this nice ramp away from where our spline is. Also, we could dial the minimum distance. So that allows you to set up your fall-off values following a spline that you draw.